overtime loss. But the Norman Northstars playing much better hockey over the last little while, and if they play the game they're capable of playing, this is going to be a wide open affair and should be a great game here on home ice. The Northstars have met the Pembina Valley Hawks a couple of times already, lost both times 5-1 in the middle of October, and then the first game of the season was actually between these two teams as well back on September the 30th, and that was a 3-0 win for the Hawks that night. It's the Hawks and the Northstars here on a Saturday night. You're listening to Norman Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca. Were league champions back a couple of years ago. Some of these players on the team this year were on that team that year, and so you know there's a lot of experience there, and they will give the Northstars everything that they can handle. The Northstars, though, as I say, playing some better hockey as of late, playing much better as a team. The lines are beginning to gel, and hopefully we're going to see a great contest here tonight and again tomorrow as the Northstars head out on their extended break. 1 week away from the big day, Christmas Eve, next Saturday night. All right, the teams are ready. The lines people are ready. And with the first period, here is Bruce Cameron.
Thank you, Tom. And let's get ready to go here. The Pembina Valley Hawks in town here tonight. Coley is getting the start in there for the Norman Northstars. Gagnon going over there for the Pembina Valley Hawks. The referees, Barry Rimple and Matt Violet. Jack Kennedy and Matt Rimple doing the lines here tonight. Northstars are into Pembina Valley's in quickly, but they come bringing it right out, and Ross is there to meet them at center ice and dumps the puck in. Into the corner it goes, and in there is Linkletter battling in there behind the goal. Now the Pembina Valley Hawks finding a bit of room to come out. There's a best pass up the best land, who makes a nice pass over here on the far side onto the stick, and in they go into the corner. Northstars with a win on their last game on the road trip in overtime last week. The Pembina Valley Hawks have won their last 2 games and 4 of their last 6. Here's a shot from the point, driven in there by Evans. That goes right into the corner. And now it's picked up there by the Hawks, and they bring it out. They get it out the center, and it's dumped right back in. The Northstars making some changes, and so are the Pembina Valley Hawks. Buck along the boards, trying to get out. Stuckless trying to get it in deep. Hawks whip it around the boards there, and it's Fraze with it up along the boards, and now it's chipped out into center ice. And the Hawks take control. There's the shot. That one is deflected into the corner. First shot on goal, save for Coley. Out to the blue line it goes, turning around, there's Murray. Murray lost it. Puts it back behind the net it goes. Trying to bring it out there. Along there is Tate Rion. There's the pass. That's right on Rambo. He'll take it up on the right side. There's a shot, pretty weak shot, but it was on. Gagnon makes the save. Gagnon coming in with a 2.87 goals against. Not too shabby.
These Norman Northstars pretty much hold their own. They're not too bad in the opening period. It's as the game wears on that they begin to maybe wear down themselves a little bit, at least throughout the first two-thirds of the season. But they're off to a pretty solid start here in the opening couple minutes of this game.
Hawks holding down 6th spot in the Manitoba AAA League. And the North Stars are dead last. Over they come now is the Hawks. Gaining the line there was Unruh. And now the North Stars will bring it back. Sketch hits center and over the blue line of the Hawks. There's a shot that's right on. That's a Tate Rion getting the shot on. Gagnon with the save. Hawks get it out. Carls gets it out there. And the Hawks dock it right back in. Garrick gets up the center and dumps it in, makes some changes again as Monger now coming out. Monger heads to this slot area. There's the pass coming. That was flipped over his stick. Suckless goes along the boards, drives his man along the boards as the Hawks get it out over their own blue line. Cleared back in. Weeb trying to come out. Going to try it again this time. Gets it to the line. Ross puts it right back in. Goetson playing around on the boards. Hawks bank it off the boards. Now they've got two Hawks breaking away. Here's the pass over, and that didn't make it there, and it's Ross who gets it out. Stuckless up the right side, trying to cut through the defense of the Hawks. That didn't work very well. Here's Murray with his shot, well wide of the Hawk goal. Parker at the blue line, tees it up, fires the shot. That one didn't make it in when deflected up and over the glass and out of play.
One game complete already today in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League. The Winnipeg Wild were in tight with against Central Plains. That game was tied 2-2 in the third period, but the Wild put it together and came away with a 5-3 victory.
Rambo moves in for the take the draw. Logan Evans on the point along with Parker. But it's the Pembina Valley Hawks who take control and they drag it up there. Over the line they go. In behind the goal. In there chasing after it there is Cobb. Comes out, tries to get the shot. That one deflects high. That one went up and over the glass, and that's out of play as 4 minutes gone in this game, and we're still looking for our first goal.
Bruce, you tell me we have a bit of a treat in the first intermission. Our guest, Bob Agnew.
Bob Agnew, Tom, goes back a long ways. Probably the late 90s, early 2000s, I'm thinking, and he was president of the Norman Northstars at one time, and before he went down to Morden, so looking forward to talking to him in the first intermission.
He's an assistant coach now with these Hawks.
Yes. There's a pass out to the slot area. That one is Cobb with it. Cobb couldn't take the shot. Pitching in there was Soremli. Soremli is another Thompsonite out there. He's played his minor hockey here. Now toils for this Pembina Valley Hawk team on the defense. Where's number 19, Garrett Soremli. Not a very small man, it's 6'2". There he is, driving the body into the boards. North Stars forechecking up there. There's a pass here to Berard. Berard along the boards, plays it back in, trying to cycle that puck down low. Schwemley now with it, gets lots of time, sends a pass across. Then it's put into the corner of the North Stars. Garrick was in there. Garneau watching him now for the North Stars, off the boards, trying to get it to Monger, and it's out to center ice. Carroll's trying to make the pass across. Puck comes out to the point. They drive it in. Garneau behind the goal. Picked off and picked up by Kowalski. Kowalski couldn't get anywhere. Garnu couldn't get anywhere. And now it's a pass out to the left side off the boards for the North Stars to get it down. Mondger coming up with it, and he lost control of that puck. Garnu gets a shot away there, and that's stopped there by Gannon. Mondger taking along the boards. Well, the puck is in deep into the Pembina Valley Hawks corner. Now they finally find a bit of room now, and they'll come out. Out comes the Hawks. Leading the attack here is Kowalski. Here's a shot. That one is on. Coley makes the stop.
Just over 6 minutes gone in this hockey game. Still looking for our first goal. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
You gotta keep them separated.
Well, welcome back. No goals yet here in the first period. And that puck come along the side of the goal, and Coley will smother it in the crease.
Shots at this point in the hockey game, 5-3 in favor of the Hawks. Neither team with a solid chance so far, but game's young.
There's Parker trying to get it up the sketch. That one is picked off. And now it's Evans around behind the goal. Trying to hit Linkletter, and that's off the boards, and that one is going to go all the way down and right on Gagnon. And Gagnon watches Sketch coming in, and he'll smother it there and stop it at 13-13 left to go here in first period.
Something we noticed earlier on this season was the Norman North Stars not just giving up shots, but giving up multiple shot sequences, one after another, and that really puts a lot of pressure on your goalie. So far, they've done a pretty good job keeping the shots to basically just one, and then being able to clear the puck and then move it out of their own zone.
There's Evans firing that shot, and it wrapped around the boards. Sketch goes to the slot, gets his own rebound there, and that one goes off a stick and out of play.
Sketch is the leading point getter for the Norman North Stars, having a great year right now, sitting at 27 points, 9 goals and 18 assists.
Gerard taking the draw. North Stars get it. Linkletter feathers a pass across, nobody there. Gerard dumps it in behind the Hawk goal. Trying to chip it off his phrase off the boards, get it out to center, they do. Up comes the Hawks over the line here. Penner getting in there, there's a shot on, save Coley. North Stars bank it off the boards, trying to come out. Parker couldn't get that puck out. Now it's Evans getting it up to Monger. Monger takes a look, he'll just clear it out. But the Hawks dump it right back in. Coley out the play. Evans gets it across. Monger looking for a long pass over to Stucklitz, hits him. He gets it over to Galerno. Galerno gets a good shot away, and Gagnon gets his stick and deflects it away. Monger being heckled there along the backboards there. And now it's up on the boards. Lerno backhands it, gets it on to Stucklitz. Stucklitz goes high, and that's wide of the goal. Stucklitz gets it back to the point to Tate Rion. He tees it up. That shot is on. There's another save for Gagnon. Monger with it now. Monger to Galerno, and he couldn't get a good shot away. Monger taken along the boards there by Unruh. Hawks trying to get the puck out. Good forechecking here by the Norman North Stars. Down low is Rose with it. Rose, he's got to take it off of his stick there by Rambo. Helcrow up on the forward line for a change. Took him off the defense, moved him up the forward. Trying to get some offense up there. Now he's in the slot area. Puck along the boards. In behind the net, Rambo. Spins away from a check, gets it right out the Helcrow. There's a shot on Gagnon down, makes the stop. Puck in behind the Hawk goal. Here's coming out was Hulk. We're trying to make the pass, and now it's the Hawks finally getting the puck out, and as Remley takes it down and dumps it and goes for a change. That was a
might have been the best bit of forechecking I've seen out of the Northstars this year.
It was. They had them pinned down there for probably a minute or so.
And they had about 4 or 5 shots there on that sequence. That line was just all over them and really forcing the puck down the necks or the throats of the Pembina Valley Hawks. Nice to see. Hopefully we'll see more of that here during this game.
You know, Tom, talking to Bob Agnew before the game, and they was talking about how I said, you beat the Thrashers. Yeah, he says we beat the Thrashers, we beat the Wild, and then we win and we lose to like lower place teams.
Yep.
He said you don't know what's going to show up on most nights.
No.
You don't know.
No.
But I think most midget teams are like that. I don't think their team is any different than any other team. Well, here's Sketch coming up on the right side with a little bit of a toe drag and caught between the two defensemen and knocked over on the play. Berard picks up that loose puck, trying to get it back to the defense. That didn't work out too well. And now it's stumped out by Bestland. He goes over to the far side, hits Schindel. Schindel drops the puck back, shot on, stopped there by goalie. Schindel lost control of the puck. Remley gets the shot from the point, or shot on by Hatley, and that's stopped by Coley.
10.5 gone now in the opening period. No score. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca. Good game so far.
Welcome back, everybody. The Pembina Valley Hawks and the Norman Northstars doing battle here in the first period. We're still scoreless. There's 9 minutes to go here in the first. Galarno spun around, but the puck is still in behind the Norman goal. Galarno finds it, though, on the far side, trying to make the pass across, and it was picked off by Sheffer. But then it was cleared by the Northstars. They get it down halfway down the ice anyway, gets it into the Parkland, or the Pembina Valley Hawks end of the rink. Puck's out the center, and is driven in there by Penner, who will go for a change. Ross in behind his net. Ross coming up. Trying to go on the left side, gets it up to Sketch. Sketch gets over the blue line. He takes a low shot. Gagnon makes the save. Now the puck comes off the board to the side, and Gagnon will smother it there in the blue paint.
Excellent program down there. The Pembina Valley Hawks have been part of for a number of years. They won their first league championship back in 96-97. They also won in 09-10 and 13-14. So they've had 3 championships and half a dozen runner-ups.
Yeah, good program down there. No doubt about it. In the south part of the province, they've been doing pretty good. Play out of the Morden Arena. And here they come back. Here's Carroll's. He's in. There's the shot. He was going high. And Coley again coming up with a good save. Back to Rose. Fires it in. That puck is tipped. Another save there. Hawks forechecking down there. Back comes to Rose. He'll just one-time that shot. Tipped in front. Coley with the save.
Excellent sequence there by the Pembina Valley Hawks as they had the Northstars running around. That play kind of started down on their own blue line when Logan Evans fell down on the play, and that created the odd man rush, and then the Northstars struggled to get control of that puck before Coley finally smothered it and then forced a whistle.
Northstars try to come out. That's stopped at the line there by Bestland, keeping it in deep. Hatley pinching in from the defense of the Valley Hawks. Back to the point it goes. There's that shot. That one's wide of the Northstar net. Kate Riome couldn't come up with the loose puck. McCarthy rubbed out along the boards and dropped to the ice. No penalty on the play, and the North Stars finally spring loose. They bounce one right into Gagnon. He catches it on the first bounce and hangs on.
Tate Rayon was finally able to get that puck along the boards, and as you say, Bruce, he rubbed out his man. Murray able to gobble up that puck and take it down, take it a shot on net, and force a whistle down in the Pembina Valley zone. 6:58 here to go in the opening period. No penalties, no goals yet so far.
Pretty tame game we got going here tonight. Both teams sticking to hockey, and coming up on the right side is Brains. He comes up, takes the shot on. Coley will hang on, make another save. His 11th of the game. Shots are 11-11 here in the first. 12-11 for the Pembina Valley Hawks, I should say. Face off to the left of Alan Coley. In to take the draw is Penner. Now the North Stars get that puck up. Stuckless will take it. He'll come down the right side, cut to the middle. Can't get that shot away though. Monger tries to go out to the slot. They were going out to Galerno, came right back. Elon drives it in. And now the Hawks, we got our first penalty coming now, Tom.
We do. 6:27 here to play in the opening period, and a whistle because of a penalty, and it's going against the Pembina Valley Hawks. Looks like day going off for the Hawks. So the Norman North Stars will have a chance to try out their power play. It has been improving as of late. So we'll see what they can do on this one.
Puck comes back here. The North Stars on this power. There's a chance for Berard.
Pembina Valley Hawks penalty to number 11, Tristan Day.
Got it again.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13:33. That's Day for tripping at 13:33. This penalty kill is brought to you by Wayfair.ca.
He couldn't find anyone, and he went high, and it was right over the shoulder of Gagnon, and the North Stars are on the board.
It took about 40 seconds for the North Stars to find the back of the net. And they draw first blood here with the extra attacker, Berard, for the Norman North Stars. And for Berard, his 7th of the year. He's been an improving player for the North Stars, starting to find that score sheet on a more regular basis. And he has the first goal here in this hockey game.
North Stars setting the...
Your Norman North Stars goal, first goal of the game, scored by number 10, Albert Berard. Assist to number 6, Ethan Stuckless, and number 7, Dennis Skatch. Time of the goal, 13:50. That's Berard from Stuckless and Skatch.
Berard in on the getting the goal, and Stuckless and Skatch on the assist.
Yes, they were, yeah. So the Norman North Stars, we don't always see them jump out to the lead here on a Saturday night at the arena, but they've done that here tonight. Give the fans a little something to warm themselves up about on a cold, cold night here in northern Manitoba, and cold night throughout all of Manitoba. Actually, I think there's extreme cold warnings up and down the province, so be safe when you're out there moving around tonight.
Well, I was just looking at the temperature, minus 30 out there.
Not bad if you say it fast.
And that's before wind chill. I don't know if there's a wind, but it's minus 30, so yeah, not bad if you say it fast. But the North Stars are playing pretty hot hockey here in this early going, but there's a goal right there. As soon as I got it out of my mouth, boom, Rose scores. Low shot right underneath the pad, and they've evened the score.
Low shot that got bouncing around there. I think there was a few players that maybe got their stick on it a little bit, maybe even one of the North Stars as well, and fooled Alan Colley. And about a minute after the North Stars took the lead, they've now, the Hawks have evened it up at 1 goal apiece. 5:21 here to play in the first period.
We'll get that goal scorer for you here in just a moment. Oh, there's a giveaway right there. Stuckless just about got a break out of there. Let's get that goal scorer
scored
for you.
by number 8, Travis Penner. Assist to number 7, Logan Rose. And to number 19, Garrett Zaremli. Time of the goal, 14:39. That's Penner from Rose,
so they give it
and
to
Zaremli
from,
at 14:39.
And
Zaremli,
I think, was the other assist there. So for Rose, or for Penner, that's his 7th of the year.
So the Zaremli former Thompsonite come back to bite us a little bit there. And now we got another penalty. It's going to be a holding penalty, and that's going to...
Well, a bit of a break there is a bit of a giveaway right in front of the North Star net, and I think the guy that's going off is the one that was able to get that goal, Kowalski. I think he scored a goal in each of the previous meetings so far this year for the Pembina Valley Hawks against the North Stars. But instead of a goal, it is a penalty. 2-minute marker here, 4:39 to play in the first period.
The North Stars score at their power play is at 14.7%. Interesting enough, the Pembina Valley Hawks have the same kind of power play.
Yeah.
14.7. But the Pembina Valley Hawks have an 89.9.
Pembina Valley Hawks penalty to number 18, Cade Kowalski. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 15:21.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75.5. So a better penalty kill here with the Pembina Valley Hawks. But let's see how they do on this power play. Over the line, Stuckless down in the corner. And behind the Pembina Valley net. Comes right back to the point. Helcrow takes it in, trying to make the pass across, and it was picked off. But the North Stars managed to keep it in. That was Helcrow, but they didn't hold it for long as the Hawks clear it down the ice. 58 seconds left to go in that penalty and 3:34 to go here in the first in a 1-1 tie. Puck in behind the net, Monger spitting away from Rose. Sends it back to Tate Riom. Ross coming on for the Norman North Stars on the defense. There's a shot, and that one's right into the padding. And down the ice it goes. As Cobb kicked it down the ice. Now bringing it up. Alex Murray plays it back to the point. Now it's on the Ross's stick. We'll drive it in. Down behind the line of the Pembina Valley Hawks. Pass over. Riom having trouble handling it, and it's taken out by the Hawks. Coming in it back are the Hawks. Down the ice, Cobb. Got a shot away, but the North Stars bring it back. Alex Murray coming now. The penalty is over. Murray takes the shot. That one is on. Gagnon can't find it. And he got his pad over there in the nick of time there to make the second save.
Well, he certainly did, as Tate Riom was right in front of that net, and there was a little bit of space in between the pads of Gagnon, but he was able to shut that door before Tate Riom able to tap that puck back. 1-1, 2:30 here to play in the first period. Bob Agnew, former Thompsonite, now an assistant coach with the Hawks, will be our guest in the first intermission.
Shot off just wide of the Pembina Valley Hawk goal. Berard looking for a loose puck down there. Comes right back to the point. There's Evans with his shot. That was deflected away by Gagnon. Unruh behind the net. Lost control of the puck. Kowalski. Now it's the Hawks coming out now. Over the line, over center. Here they come. Carroll's tripped up as he makes the pass, and dumped in there was Unruh. Carroll's gives it to Unruh. He found the opening, and Coley couldn't get over there in time, and the Pembina Valley Hawks have a 2-1 lead.
Well, that was a C&I puck. We'll take a break. It is now 2-1 for the Hawks. You're listening to Norman North Star Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Pembina Valley Hawks' second goal, scored by number 20, Caleb Unruh. Assist to number 18, Cade Kowalski, and number 25, Elijah Carrolls. Time of the goal, 18:04. That's Unruh from Kowalski and Carrolls at 18:04.
Hawks goal, but they clear it all the way out. And on that puck is McCarthy. McCarthy's in with it going high in that backhand. He Put her off the glass. Northstars trying to get it out. Schindel in there. There's a shot right on. That one is knocked away as Carroll's got a shot away. There's another shot on, and Coley will smother that one with 1 minute to go here in the first.
Well, the Pembina Valley Hawks have just kind of turned it up half a notch here, and are starting to put some pretty good pressure on the Northstars. Northstars starting to scramble around, and the bounce of the puck just not quite going their way, losing some of those battles. And shots are still just 17 apiece, so it's even that in count. But the Hawks, scoring the last 2 goals, now lead this hockey game 2-1. Unra with his 5th of the year from Carrolls and Kowalski, the last goal scorers for the Pembina Valley Hawks.
There's Rimbaud trying to spring Murray loose. Puck just inside the blue line of the Norman Northstars. Northstars managed to get it out, and the Hawks, Shremley puts it right back in. Garrick spinning away from a check. Loses control of the puck, though, to Fraze. And now the Northstars had it, but now the Hawks will dump it right back in. There's Tate Rion, bodied on the boards there on the far side by Schaefer. Fraze.
Well, that could be a penalty.
No, we got a penalty coming here.
So that'll be against Murray. I think he a little frustrated a little bit, and he stepped into his man. I think that'll be an interference call. Maybe,
I think they called it elbowing.
Maybe he got a little bit more into it than he should have. So 22 seconds here to play in this first period, and the Norman Northstars taking their first penalty of this hockey game. The Hawks have been assessed a couple of penalties. Northstars were able to capitalize on the first one. Berard with his 8th of the year. Now the Northstars will be down a skater.
Northstars penalty to number 14,
Hawks
Alex Murray.
Here, so
2 minutes for elbowing at 19:38. That's Murray for elbowing
Puck
at
down low.
19:38. This
Back to
Norman
Shremley
Northstars
at the
penalty
point.
kill is brought to you by Wayfair.ca.
Plays the puck in. There was a shot. He was going high. There was Kowalski. And Coley got that and made the save. Only 5 seconds left here. But the face-off is to the right side of Alan Coley. And in to take the draw there is Unra against Berard. Berard wins the draw, and it's cleared down the ice or down into the box of the Pembina Valley Hawks. That took about 4 seconds off the clock.
Well, there's 1.2 seconds left on that clock, and then this penalty or this period will be over.
There it goes. That'll do it for the first period. Shots are 18-17 in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks, and the Northstars are down 2-1 after 1 period of play.
Well, I guess you could say that extra shot by the Pembina Valley Hawks is a difference in this game, as the Northstars drew first blood as they went up 1-0 around the 13-minute mark, 14-minute mark. Berard on the power play from Stuckless and Skatch, and then about a minute later it was Penner, even strength goal from Rose and Shremley, and it made it 1-1, and then another goal a couple minutes to go in that period from Unra. A nice feed from Carrolls, who was going down and just got that puck over far enough away from the goaltender and onto Unra's stick, and he just tapped it in behind Coley. Kowalski also getting an assist on that. The Northstars were 1 for 2 on the power play in that period. The Norman Northstars 1 for 2. The Pembina Valley Hawks played 22 seconds at the end of the period with the extra attacker, and did have 1 shot in that, but still have a minute and a half or so to go with the extra skater when we resume play in the second period. The Northstars wrote chance 12-8. Hits were 3 apiece, and as Bruce said, the shots 18-17 in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks. We'll be back with more here from the CA Nesbitt Arena, but the score after the first period is 2-1, the Hawks leading the Northstars. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca. 3 home weekends, and that'll be the end of the season. So the majority of their games actually are on the on home ice here. Game number 29. that power play for the Pembina Valley Hawks. The Hawks lead this hockey game 2-1, and we'll be looking to maybe improve on that. The North Stars have a power play goal from Berard, and a couple of even strength goals by the Hawks. Penner and Unra have them up 2-1. Now with the second period, here is Bruce.
Thank you, Tom, and here we go, period number 2. And the North Stars have got a little penalty kill here. About a minute and a half to go as the Pembina Valley Hawks get their power play organized here. Comes back. Park's back there trying to clear it. That was picked off. Driven into the corner there by Unra. As the Hawks now get inside the North Stars blue line. Set their power play up. Got Stuckless out there along with Murray out there killing off this penalty. Or Garrick, rather. Or Galerno and Ross killing this off. And now the puck along the near boards. Back to the point it goes. McCarthy, and now the North Stars cleared out. 46 seconds left on that penalty kill. Bestland brings it in. Bestland hits the brakes, passes it back, right to the point. Puck laying there, Bestland gets a shot. Coley makes that save. Cuts to the middle, gets right to the slot, lets another one fly, and another stop there by Coley. Bestland getting 2 great scoring chances. The puck goes into the corner, and Galerno battling a couple of Hawks. Bestland goes to the slot as Schindel was given a bump. Bestland lost control of the puck, then regained it again as it gets the puck onto Sheffer. Back to the point it goes. Here's a shot right on. That one is stopped. And now the North Stars get their man out of the penalty box. Alex Murray. There's a penalty coming up, and this one's going back to the North Stars again. And now the Stuckless touches it. The North Stars are going back on the penalty kill.
Well, the North Stars no sooner killed off that first penalty when they'll have to kill off another one, and this looks like Parker going off for the North Stars this time out. 18:09 now to play in the second period. Ross, I'm sorry, being fingered for the North Stars. So the North Stars giving up 4 shots on that last power play. No goals, that's the good news, but now they're back short of skater once again.
Berard and Sketch on the penalty kill for the Norman North Stars. The Hawks score. That looked innocent enough, and it got in there, and it got a second shot away there, and they scored. So the Hawks now lead 3-1 here, and the goal scorer was Kowalski.
Well, Kowalski, one of their better offensive threats there. He's had an assist already in this hockey game. Now he has a goal. And he's been runner-up for Player of the Week a couple of times so far this season in the AAA League. Only took 8 seconds on that last power play. First shot right on net, and it's a goal. 17:57 to go. The North Stars now trail 3-1.
The Hawks have the top goal scorer on their team, and Carroll's, as he has 23 tallies this year. He's top in the league. Another penalty coming. Let's see who's got this one.
Valley
It's
Hawks
an interference call,
goal,
and this one
scored
is
by
going,
number
let's
18,
see, I don't see anybody
Cade
headed for the box
Kowalski.
right now.
Assist to number 14,
Pembina Valley Hawks,
Jaden
so that'll
McCarthy.
even that up.
And to number 25, Elijah Carrolls. Time of the goal, 1:59.
Carrolls gets his second assist of the game.
That's Kowalski
gets
from
his
McCarthy
8th goal of the
and
season.
Carroll
And Bruce, you
at
talk about
1:59.
Carroll's leading the leading goal scorer. Kowalski, the leading assist man in the league as well.
Face off down into Pembina Valley Hawks. End of the rink. In behind the net is Stuckless. Stuckless out there with Sketch and Galerno on the point. And you got Hultcrow on the other point. On this power play, Berard out there too. Puck is cleared down the ice. No icing on it. I thought it might have been on the other side of the line. Puck comes out, kept in by Galerno. He gets it into Stuckless. He's given a bump there along the boards there by Day. There's the puck, comes right out. Stuckless will go right back to the point. Hultcrow with the shot going over to Sketch, and then Sketch got a stick on it and went up over the glass and out of play. 3 minutes gone here in the second.
Our Stars have 1 power play goal in this game. Their only goal, Berard, partway through that first period. They're now down 3-1 after taking a 1-0 lead, looking to get back into this contest with the extra skater.
Only got a minute 19 to do that. Helcrow goes down, and he lost control of the puck there as right on that loose puck was Kowalski. He's a very dangerous man, that Kowalski, when he's around. And here's Berard. Makes a pass across, right on to Galarno. He'll send it back. There's Berard. Cuts to the right, goes right out to Sketch. Sketch couldn't get the shot away. Coates and bodied along the boards, and the North Stars recover that puck. Back goes to Helcrow. Helcrow trying to go back in. And now the Pembina Valley Hawks chipped it out. North Stars got it back in though, but the Hawks take a good look and they clear it all the way down the ice. 32 seconds left on this power play for the Norman North Stars. Long pass up, that one hopped right over the stick of Alex Murray. They're going for the stretch pass, and that results in icing against the Norman North Stars with 24 seconds left in the Pembina Valley penalty.
North Stars so far in this season have given up 111 more goals than they've scored. And by far the toughest period for them has been the second. The difference there is 50 goals. And so far they are 1-0 in this period down to the Hawks.
Murray trying to get it around Saremli, and he never had too much success with that. There's Unra for the Hawks. They got it over. Tate Riom got it to Murray. Murray got it on the Monger. Monger takes it over the line. He's over there with... Back to the point. There's the shot. Now the Pembina Valley Hawks get their man on, so they're at even strength. Rose. Rose grabs that loose puck, trying to come out. And it's finally on the Unrod stick, and he plays it across. Galarno banks it off up to Alex Murray, who plays it off the boards. Hawks coming through the neutral zone. Schindel with it. Schindel giving a bump there. Much Guggenop. Give him a bump, and they got the center on the Murray stick. Murray takes the shot. That's right on. Gagnon made the save, didn't know where the rebound went, but it went away from the net. There's Berard. Gives his man a bump along the boards. Out comes the Hawks. Schindel. A little bit of a drag there. Bodied along the boards by Ross. Now it's over on the right side. Linkletter over the line. Takes a good look. Takes the shot. That's right off the stick there of Hadley. Now it's Fraze coming back over the blue line. Fraze takes a look. Looking for his man in the slot. And now the North Stars come back. Stuckless elects to take the shot. That's stopped by Gagnon. Left a big rebound, but it's cleared by the Hawks. Fraze trying to handle the puck. Couldn't do it. It goes right on goal, and that's going to be smothered by Coley.
Almost 6 minutes played here in the second period. 3-1 now for the Hawks. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
There's more people in the Gordon Beard watching the girls from away hockey. But it's from cross-leg, all cross-legs.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the rest of them cross-legs.
Well.
Well, welcome back. 13:43 to go here in period 2. 3-1, Pembina Valley Hawks lead. Puck down, and Parker with it now for the Norman North Stars, gaining some speed as he hits his own blue line, but he dishes it off to Monger. Monger trying to go back up to Galarno, and that went off his stick, and the Hawks clear it back in. Up to Monger, off his stick. That sends the Hawks back. Hadley back inside his own line. Back. Now the puck is played around on the boards. That's going to force Garrick back. Trying to get that puck up, and it's the good forecheck in there by the Pembina Valley Hawks. There's a pass out, trying to get that to the stick of Carroll's. You don't want him shooting. So 23 tallies so far this year. Penalty coming up to the Norman Northstars here. And now they've touched it, and Northstars, or the Pembina Valley Hawks, will be going on the power play with 12:48 to go here in the second.
Hunter Holcrow going off for the Norman Northstars as he took his man down. The third penalty of this second period against the Norman Northstars. They started the period down a skater, were able to kill off that penalty successfully, and then 8 seconds into the next one, they gave up a power play goal to make it 3-1. And now they are down another skater as Holcrow off for the Northstars.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 7:12. That's Halcrow for tripping at 7:12.
Trying to kill off. They got Tate Riome, Sketch.
This Norman Northstars penalty kill is brought to you by Wayfair.ca.
Hawks moving that puck around. Here goes a shot for the point, and he ripped it wide as McCarthy. That coming around on the boards, and it's picked up by Schremley. And now it's on the McCarthy stick. And he takes it back inside his own line. And he hits his own blue line. He'll lug it up. McCarthy's over the line now. He'll take it down. Button hook back to his own blue line. Makes a pass across to Schremley. Makes a nice pass right on the stick. And a beautiful passing play there. And
well, that was a tremendous pass. I don't know. I don't think anybody expected that one to come over except maybe Carroll's, as they've obviously worked on that one. He was ready for it, and he had nothing but wide open net. And the leading goal scorer in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League gets another one, and he has 2 assists already tonight. They're up 4-1. He's been in on 3 of those 4 goals.
Schremley was falling, made the pass over to Carroll's, and he made no mistake there. He would get to Kowalski to Carroll's, and it made no mistake. So now it's 4-1.
Pembina Valley Hawks goal, a power play goal.
Puck
scored by number 25,
Northstars cleared
Elijah Carrolls. Assist to number 18, Cade Kowalski, and number 19, Garrett Zaremli. That's Carrolls from Kowalski and Zaremli.
So Carroll's getting the goal. Kowalski and Zaremli in on the assist. Some pretty slick passing there on that power play. And now it's Monger. Cuts to the middle. He'll dump the puck in. Goes into the corner. Off the boards there is Weeb playing it around. Forechecking there is Alex Murray. Couldn't come up with the puck, and the Pembina Valley Hawks clear it. Parker inside his own line. He was being watched there as he clears the puck out. Evans dumps it in on the back end. Pilon out, and so is Ross. But the Hawks are coming. 3 of them right in there over the line. And now it's up along the boards. Picked off. Trying to get in there on that play there was Fraze. In the corner it goes. Murray trying to chip it out. Now he's given a bump, knocked to the ice. As Cobb with a good body check on him. Good forechecking here by the Hawks. Another shot on. Save for Coley. And the puck goes to, finally goes to Coley, and Coley finally freezes it. But the Northstars are being bottled up inside their own blue line.
Well, the Pembina Valley Hawks are winning that battle of speed here in the second period. They're just beating the Northstars to the puck, and when it's a tie, they're outworking the Northstars. You could hear it on the bench. The coaching staff for the Northstars saying they're outworking you, and they want their team to pick it up just a notch here and start getting a little bit of pressure back on the Pembina Valley Hawks.
Puck clear to the near boards as the Hawks bring it back inside their own line. Spinning away from the check is Tristan Day. He'll go over onto the left side. Over they come. Hawks getting in there again with a shot, just missing is Sheffer. And a penalty given out here will be going on a slash.
Well, we better take a break here. It is 4-1 for the Hawks, just past the halfway mark of the second period. You're listening to the Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Arctic Beverages, number 41. Arctic Beverages, number 18. Arneson Distributors, 39. Domino's Pizza, 14.
I think they've
Pub
cranked
55,
her up just a
21.
notch or two.
And Gardwine, 36. You can pick up your prizes at the
Kind of
game day
following
table
a
in the
similar
lobby.
script, isn't it? Good start. Little weak middle.
Well, welcome back. 4-1 is the score, 9:35 to go, and the North Stars have a penalty again. And there's a minute and 48 to kill there.
Tate Riom off for the Norman North Stars. North Stars didn't get assessed a penalty till the last 22 seconds of that first period, but suddenly they've had 4 penalties now in this game, and they've all come in the last 10 minutes.
North Stars coming out now, Stuckless with it. He'll take it over. Hits the line, gets a shot away, right on. Gagnon makes that save. Stuckless going to get the puck out. And now it's the Hawks. They slip a long pass over here to Kowalski. Kowalski gets it over. There's a good one-timer, and it's right on by McCarthy.
Well, you can see that that's a play that they've practiced a lot, and it was set up nicely. It was good anticipation by Coley as he got over there, made that save, got the puck down in front of him, and got the big mitt on it and forced the face-off. Still a minute 10 to go on the power play chance here for the Pembina Valley Hawks. 8:57 to play in the second period.
Hadley at the point. Plays it across, gets it back. Hadley couldn't get it through. Goetson with it now. Gertson. Sheffer back to Gertson. Over to Hadley. There's the shot. That's off of Murray. Gertson gets it to Sheffer, and right there to Hadley. Back to Sheffer. There's that one-timer again. Just wide of the goal. Puck in behind the North Star net, and it's off the boards and finally comes out. And the Hawks have to retreat. Mondra jumps on a loose puck, gets in there, and he fired that puck low. Didn't miss by much. He's going to the far side. Parker plays it off the glass. Mondra couldn't find the loose puck. 13 seconds left to go in the North Star penalty. Gertson hits the brakes. Bestlin now picks up the puck. Bestlin makes the pass up. Takes it over the line. North Stars now with their man back on. So we're at even strength. Puck in behind the North Star net. Puck comes out in the slot. It's Sketch that picks it up and gets it out. Hawks doing a good job of keeping the North Stars off balance here in this second period. Second period has never been good to the Norman North Stars. They give up more goals in the second period than any other period. And tonight seems to be no exception. Down 4-1. Here's Berard. Turns off the boards. Penner has got a goal in the game. Plays it around on the boards. Banked off the boards is Fraze. Fraze giving a bump as he comes through. But Linkletter gave him a bump, but he keeps coming. Fraze goes right to the slot. There's a shot, and he whistled it wide as day. And then it come off the boards, and on that loose puck there's Coley.
If I said the name Greg Thompson to most hockey fans here in Thompson, you probably wouldn't know exactly who I'm talking about, but he happens to be the commissioner of the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League, and he will be our guest here in the second intermission, and had a chance to talk to him a couple of days ago and asked him a few questions. First and foremost, what does the commissioner do? I wanted to know that, so he kind of helped me with that a little bit, and so we got the state of hockey and his background and so on, so that'll be coming up in the second intermission.
Well, that should be an interesting one. We always wanted to know what he did down there. Now we'll find out in the second period.
Well,
so
a little bit. You'll find out a little bit.
A little bit. Can't wait to hear that. Hawks swarming around the North Star net once again. North Stars not having a great period here. Guggenop, much Guggenop getting it up. Puck chipped down into the Hawk zone. Off the boards it goes. Up along the board, Ross giving a bump. Ross chips it off the boards. Helcrow couldn't get his feet moving in time. There's Day there. Plays it across for the Hawks. They go up the middle and down the ice it goes. Tate Riom. Down behind his own net. Garno was way up there looking for that pass, but never came. Tate Riom gets over his shot. Helcrow, now it's Galerno with it. Couldn't get the shot off. Puck cleared by Rose. There's a pass over. Here's Kowalski. He's got those good hands. He's over the line, drops the puck back. There's a backhand shot on by Jeremli. That was stopped by Coley. Into the corner it went. And the puck came out and off the stick of Rose, and that goes out into the center ice area. And get some relief here for the North Stars. Galarno banks it off the boards. Rose back for it for the Pembina Valley Hawks. Puck flipped high in the air. And it's in on the offside as the Pembina Valley Hawk was trapped. 5:10 to go here in period 2.
Well, we mentioned Kowalski. We've talked about him a lot here, particularly in this second period. He has some assists and some goals for the Pembina Valley Hawks. He's the leading assist man in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League. Carroll's is the leading goal scorer, and the leading win goaltender is Brune, who is not playing tonight, but likely we'll see him tomorrow.
And Brune would come in. He's got a 267 goals against average. He's sizzling hot.
They've had some good goaltenders over the years come out of Pembina Valley. One of the more recent ones, Zach Robideau, toiling for the Flin Flon Bombers, and I think he's tied a team record for shutouts in his tenure with the Bombers.
Yeah, it's a good hockey neck of the woods there for the Triple A's. Now the puck is down in the Hawk zone. He can't get out. Berard trying to make the pass across to Stuckless. And Stuckless quite couldn't handle it, and out come the Hawks now. Oh, giving a hard bump. Stuckless ran McCarthy along the boards, and McCarthy is getting up slowly over there. And now there's a little pushing and shoving there as McCarthy now gets up and does a little pushing and shoving of his own. So he couldn't have been hurt too bad, but now he's into a little bit of a, it's getting a little bit of activity going there, Tom.
Well, it is, and you know, I think if the North Stars just kept their nose clean at this point, it looked to me like the balance of the penalties was probably going to go against the Pembina Valley Hawks. Stuckless, I think, just had enough. He laid a good hit on McCarthy. McCarthy got up, and then once that whistle went, he took a shot at Stuckless. And then shots were being taken all over. Shremley going off.
Shremley going one way, Linkletter going the other.
Stuckless is on the edge of the bench. I can't believe he'll come out of this unscathed, but you never know. Looks like Galarno heading over to the penalty box as well for the, well, maybe he's just trying to get from the officiating crew what's going on. Stuckless going for a little skate. Maybe he lost something out there. It looks like he did.
And probably headed for the penalty box.
I think he'll be going to the penalty box. Had a good opportunity. Stuckless was sitting there by the side of the net about a minute ago trying to get that puck. I think it was Galarno trying to get it over. It kind of came over to him, but Stuckless got tied up. That's a play that we've seen the Hawks make a couple of times here in this game. Stuckless looks like he's in some pain.
But it was Stuckless started it with the hit to McCarthy, and then McCarthy went down, and then a bunch of other Pembina Valley Hawks kind of joined in. There was no real fights in this skirmish. There was a lot of grabbing and holding and hugging, but no punches really thrown. So I think we're going to see a pile of minors go up on that board here right now.
Well, we'll maybe just take a break here. 4:14 to play in the second period. 4-1 for the Pembina Valley Hawks.
Pembina Valley Hawks penalties to number 19, Garrett Zaremli, and to number 7, Logan Rose, 2 minutes each for roughing. And to the Norman North Stars, number 8, Jerome Linklater, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 15:46.
Well, welcome back. The North Stars got 1 in the box. The Hawks got 2 in the box, so that means the North Stars, we've got a little bit of it looks like a power play going on, 5-on-4. And I don't know what all the calls are yet, but that's the math. 5-on-4, North Stars with the extra man here with 4:12 to go in this second period. Out comes the Hawks. Penner slips the puck over on the stick of Cobb. He gets a shot up. Puck laying there and jumping on that loose puck there. Looks like Penner. And just like that, that power play went up in smoke.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it, Bruce. It certainly did. That's the 7th shorthanded goal given up by the Norman Northstars this season. And I forget who it was, Holcrow or somebody fell down again at the blue line. That's kind of how it started. It was a 2-on-1, Coley making the first save, but the Northstars were kind of short-handed down in their own zone, even though they had the extra skater, and the rebound was pounded in, and it's now 5-1 here with 3:50 to play in the second period.
Penner.
Scored by number 8, Travis Penner. Assist to number 13, Wyatt Cobb. That's Penner from Cobb, a shorthanded goal at 15:57.
Penner with his 7th and 8th goal tonight. His 8th right there. He's got this Pembina Valley Hawks sitting in a very comfortable 5-1 lead. With 3:44 to go here in the second. 1:31 still left on that power play for the Northstars. Larno gives it to Sketch. He's out there with Berard on this power play, but Northstars having trouble getting their power play organized. Sketch got over the line, and the Hawks grab the loose puck, and down the ice it goes. Galarno and Ross on the defense. And there, 1 minute to go left. 1 minute left in this power play, and up comes the Northstars again. Stuckless got over the line, and again, the Pembina Valley Hawks clear it. Now Galerno's forced back. Slips the pass over. Stuckless got over the line. Scatch trying to hold it in. Now Ross can't track it. Now he does. Clears it in. Northstars have to clear. Delayed offside. That gives the Hawks a bit of breathing room here to clear the puck down the ice once again. Northstars had no effect on this power play.
No shot so far.
Nothing so far. Haven't gotten any. Now they're coming over. Alex Murray over. Takes a shot on. First shot of this power play, and that was a good one, but it was a good save by Gagnon, and it's cleared again. 8 seconds left in the power play, and they're down in their own zone, the Norman Northstars. There's a pass over to Much Guggenop. Couldn't get it in. Now it's out the center, and now that Hawk player is on, so they're at even strength. Up comes Alex Murray, giving a bump, stays on his pins, but lost control of the puck, and back come the Hawks. McCarthy getting in there, puck bounces into the corner. Didn't quite get that good shot away. Berard trying to fight off the check. Oh, and he was given a heavy hit on the far boards. Down he goes, puck. Here's Mondger coming up with it. Mondger takes it down low, and then he's stripped of the puck. McCarthy with it. Gets it over the line. Now the whistle goes. We got a penalty coming, Tom.
Well, I think we do.
Behind the scenes.
That one was way behind the scenes, and it looks like Hatley going off for the Pembina Valley Hawks. McCarthy laid out a hit there, I think, on Parker down in the offensive zone. He was a guy that took that hit from Stuckless that kind of started the last melee, and I think he's still feeling a little grouchy about it, Bruce.
Yeah. Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah. Well, we're down to 1:31 to go. I'm Bruce Gavin along with Tom O'Brien and Dennis Rathgaber and Paul Anderson taping this game here for you. And face-off will be to the right side of goaltender Martin Gagnon. Back to Garneau.
17, Nicholas Hatley. 2 minutes for slashing. Time in the penalty, 18:29. That's Hatley for slashing at 18:29. This Norman Northstars power play is brought to you by Set Arc Welding.
Come back, and now the puck is shot in. That there will be icing against the Norman Northstars. A minute 7 to go now in the second period.
Norman Northstars scored the first goal of this hockey game with the extra skater way back 13:50 mark of the opening period. Berard, his 8th of the year from Stuckless and Sketch, and since then it's been all Pembina Valley. The Northstars now trail this game 5-1. A couple of power play goals, even strength goals, and even a shorthanded goal credited to the Pembina Valley Hawks.
Puck comes right in the slot, and a good shot on, and a good save there, and that's right off the stick. There, Carroll's.
Yeah.
And he's already got one tonight.
That's the last guy you want to have left all alone there in the slot.
He is absolutely terrific.
And you know, you
terrific hands.
got to think the Northstars are just trying to get out of this period and get back into the dressing room and regroup. They don't really have a lot of focus with them right now, and there's a prime example of it right there.
Well, I noticed two players out there, and for them guys, the Hawks, and that's Carrolls and Kowalski.
Yeah.
They are just dynamite when they're together. Speaking of Kowalski, here he comes. Up over center. Dumps the puck in. Keeps coming. Tate Riom plays it off the boards. Behind the goal. Northstars couldn't clear it. Comes back. Riom runs over Rose at the point. Back comes to Kowalski again, or Soremli. There's a shot. That one is wide.
You know, Bruce, you would think that it's Pembina Valley with the extra skater.
The way they're dominating, yeah.
Well,
the way they're moving that puck
they're
around like
keeping
they're
the
on the
Northstar.
power play. You're right. Look at Penner. He's going to drive the puck in. Now Soremli pinching in. Puck comes out, and the period is over, and I'm sure the Northstars can't wait to get off the ice right now. Shots 31-21. Northstars down after 2 periods of play. 5-1.
Well, shots 31-21 in the game means that the shots in that period were 13-4 in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks. The Hawks scoring 3 goals. They went into the period leading 2-1 and added 3 more goals. A power play goal from Kowalski is 8th of the year from Carrolls, and then another power play goal from Carrolls is 24th of the year from Kowalski and Soremli, making it 4-1, and then Penner with a shorthanded goal. Cobb helping out on that one at 15:57. And 5-1 is now our score. In the opening period, Penner had his first goal of the game from Rose and Soremli. That was an even strength goal. The Norman Northstars' lone goal scorer so far is Berard, his 8th of the year from Stuckless and Sketch. And that was way back in the opening period. There was the Northstars so far are 1 for 5 with the extra attacker. And on the other side of the ledger, the Pembina Valley Hawks are 2 for 4, but they also have a shorthanded goal, so they're certainly winning the special teams battle here tonight. So we're going to take a bit of a break. The Norman Northstars. Took them a while to kind of get back into the swing of things once they got back from their Christmas break. Hopefully that doesn't happen this year. Now with the 3rd period, here is Bruce Cameron.
Well, thank you, Tom. And the Northstars down 5-1. And interesting enough, you know, Tom, in the 2nd period, their opponents have scored 76 times against the Norman Northstars in the 2nd period. So we do give up a lot and we score 26.
79 times now, Bruce.
79. So that goes to show you their 2nd periods aren't that good. There's Stuckless in there with a shot. And that was handled there by Gagnon.
Put that into some perspective, the Winnipeg Wild, I think, have given up about 40 shots so far, period, in the entire, all periods. So Northstars have given up almost twice as many in the 2nd period as the Wild have given up overall.
Yeah. Puck cleared all the way down. Icing will be called against the Pembina Valley Hawks, and they'll bring the puck down to Hawk territory.
Should just do a little bit of an update here on other games. Yellowhead now leads the Brandon Wheat Kings 4-3. Eastman handling the Interlake Lightning 3-0, and the Thrashers 5-0 right now ahead of the Southwest Cougars. The Bombers are losing 6-1 to Kindersley, and OCN trails Winnipeg 4-2.
Puck inside the Hawks line. Bestland takes it off his stick, giving a bump there along the boards. When he comes up with the puck, it makes a pass out. Sheffer cuts along the boards. He's given a hit there as he comes across, and now he's going to be given a penalty now, I believe. Or a penalty to get handed out here right away. Oh, that's going to Northstars. That's going to
Murray.
Alex Murray.
Yeah, so this 1858, kind of a carbon copy of what happened in the beginning of that 2nd period. The Northstars started with down a skater, killed that off and then took another penalty. And 8 seconds into that one, they gave up a goal, and then the floodgates kind of opened up in that period as the North Stars ended up getting scored on 3 times, 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. A 4-minute penalty up there right now against the Norman North Stars. Murray.
Hawks get the
14, Alex
back
Murray.
to the point.
4 minutes for head contact. Time of the penalty,
over to Sheffer,
102.
and now it's back to Hadley at
That's
the
Murray,
point.
4 minutes for head contact at 102.
Gibson poised for a
Norman
shot
North
at the
Stars
point
penalty
as well.
kill is brought to you by Wade.
Galarno out there to kill this penalty off. They got Stuckless, Ross out there as well. There's a shot. That one is right on. No trouble there for Coley to make that save. Behind the net there is Gertson. Back to the point it comes to Hatley. Can't find anything to the net. Back to Gertson. There's a shot. Rebound. Good leg save off the stick of Bestland. And the puck is cleared all the way down the ice. North Star is getting some fresh legs on as Sketch and Berard now take to the ice. And that was a 4-minute penalty up there too, Tom. So
yeah, head contact, yep.
Yeah, head contact. So we got a lot of minutes to kill off yet. And the puck is cleared by Sketch. Sketch catches up to it, trying to make the pass to Berard, and finds his own loose puck, gets a shot on. Gagnon with the save. Hawks coming out. McCarthy with a move. Lost control of the puck though, and it rolled off his stick and right into Coley, and he'll smother it with 2:35 to go in the power play.
Don't forget, if you're out there doing a little partying tonight, Operation Red Nose is in action. 204-778-8111, the number to call to get you and your vehicle home safely and make sure no unnecessary tragedy befalls anybody this holiday season.
Remley with it now, takes it at the blue line, drives the puck in. Carroll's up on this power play as well. Back to the point it comes. McCarthy puts it on the stick of Unruh. Gets it back to the point it comes to McCarthy again. Firmly looking for the pass, gets it. Trying to make the pass across. Firmly. That puck went off a stick and high in the air. Carroll's with it now, goes down low. Back to Soremli at the point. Puts it onto the stick of Kowalski. Kowalski and Unruh working the puck down low. There's a low shot, that's stopped by Coley. Carroll's gives it to Kowalski. Kowalski couldn't hang on to the puck, and it gets past Soremli. Down the ice it goes. Out to play it is Gagnon. Now McCarthy. The Pembina Valley Hawks getting some fresh legs on there. 1:12 to go here on their power play. Got a comfortable 5-1 lead here in this third period. Galarno had it, then he lost it. Tate Riom now trying to play it out. Puck gets out finally, and it's out in the center ice area. Cobb with it. Slips a pass across. There's a shot. Coley couldn't handle it. In behind the goal it goes onto the stick there of Fraze. Fraze still with it. In front of the net there is Cobb looking for the pass. Didn't go that way though. Hawks controlling play right now on this power play. Gertson plays it across. Weak shot on, and that one right into Coley, and Coley finally gets his hand on it and smothers it with 22 seconds left in the power play.
Pembina Valley were league champions in 2014, and there's a few players still on this team. Aaron Brune, who plays the most minutes as goaltender for the Hawks, but he's in a backup capacity tonight. Elijah Carrolls, Garrett Soremli, and Owen Weave were all on that championship team a couple of years ago.
Probably in there is 15-year-olds. There's Day. There's his shot. That one's right in. There's a shot on the rebound there by Fraze, and that was smothered there by Coley. Shot count 39-23 now in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks.
Carroll was on that team. He didn't play for them last year. He played some AA midget hockey down in that area and back with the team this year.
Well, they had like we were talking to Bob, and there was some issues down there with the coaching and players. And they got it all straightened out this year, and they got their best players on. They're happy to have all these players back in the lineup. And they look like a pretty good team. Back to Hadley, his shot. There's a rebound laying there. There's another shot by Fraze. And two good saves by Coley to keep the Pembina Valley Hawks at bay there as the Northstars finally clear. Now the Northstars finally are at even strength. 4 valuable minutes gone on that penalty kill though. Couldn't muster anything. There's Garrick over the line. Bodies flying everywhere. Garrick gets a shot on, and there's a stop and a save for Gagnon.
5-1 remains the score. 4:22 to play in the third period. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Back come the Hawks. Still 5-1, and the Hawks poising for another goal right here. There's a shot on as they putting some pressure on here in this third period again. Rose with a shot. Backhand shot there by McCarthy. Good save for Coley. Coley's had his work cut out for him here in this game, as in most games. McCarthy up on the forecheck. Trying to get away from Berard. Comes up with the puck once again. Plays it in behind the net. Trying to track it in behind there is Bestland. He's along the boards. Now it's Linkletter with it. Out to Sketch. Sketch takes it over the line. Takes it down. Gives it to Linkletter. He couldn't get around. Zaremli will play it off the boards. Monger was taken into the boards by Bestland. There's Sketch going across to Linkletter. Couldn't make that one go though. There's Monger along the far boards. Knocked down on the play. Puck off the boards and down the ice it goes, and back for it is Galerno for the Northstars. Galerno with the winning goal last week in that overtime against Parkland Rangers. To give them that victory. There's Monger taken into the boards by Sheremley, and the Pembina Valley Hawks now coming out. Schreifer got to the line there, and it was stripped away from him by Tate Rion. They backhand it down. Hawks get that puck out, and Rion drives it right back in. Gagnon will play it. There's a puck for Carrolls, but jumped over his stick, and that'll go down the ice, and that'll be icing called against the Pembina Valley Hawks with 12:27 to go here in the third.
Hawks pretty comfortable in this period just to kind of play out the string. They're ahead 5-1. They're ahead 2-1 after the end of the first. Scored 3 goals in that second period. 2 power play goals, a shorthanded goal, and they are in control. They had an extra skater for 4 minutes as Murray was in the penalty box for head contact. And it's not that they've playing it easy, but they don't need to play it too aggressively. They just need to keep everything kind of calm and even here for another 12 minutes.
These teams have played twice already. September the 30th, it was a 3-0 win by the Hawks. And October the 20th, it was a 5-1 victory by the Pembina Valley Hawks. So the Hawks have pretty well owned them in those 2 games, and today they're leading 5-1. The Northstars have not been too successful offensively against these Pembina Valley Hawks. Only mustering 2 goals and so far in 2 2/3 games. There's Berard, couldn't come up with that loose puck. The puck comes out into the center ice area. Helcrow gets it over. It's not going to stay in there, I don't think, too long before the Hawks manage to come out and they get it out. Parker trying to drive it back in. There's Carrolls turning. Made a pass over to Kowalski. There's Kowalski now. Will go back to Carrolls. Carrolls will go for a change. He dumps the puck in. And Logan Evans is back for it. Playing it around the boards. Can't get out. Scheufer in there. Now backhander into the corner it goes. The Northstars, Unruh. And the Hawks are back inside their own line, getting organized. And now the puck is sent down the ice. That's going to be icing called against the Pembina Valley Hawks with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third period.
Norman Northstars, as Bruce said, mustering just 2 goals against these Hawks, both on the power play tonight. Berard in this game, and then Hunter Holcrow back on October 20th. That was also a power play goal. Northstars don't have an even strength goal here against the Hawks so far this season. They've got a half a period to play here and tomorrow to see if they can change that.
Berard wins that draw, and then they get it over in the corner, and now it's coming around as Unruh around the boards. As the Northstars get it right back in. Weeb in behind his net. Northstars get it out. Linkletter with a shot. Puck cleared through the crease here as the Northstars putting on a little pressure here. And it's going to be a penalty, and that one looks like it's going to be a high stick, and that looks like that's going against the Norman Northstars.
I think that's a little frustration there as the Northstars were able to work that puck down close. Hawks did a pretty good job defensively, keeping the opportunity minimized. And a high stick here against Skatch at 10:20 to play in the third period, and the Northstars have had nothing but penalty problems here for the second and third periods. They played almost the entire first period without taking a penalty, but that's not been the story since then.
7.
Yeah,
Dennis
they kind of come out of the
Skatch.
gates kind of tame.
2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty,
taking on a
9:40.
life of its own.
That's Skatch for high sticking at
Penalties are piling up, and
9:40.
there's Stuckless up in the
Norman
forecheck.
Northstars penalty kill is brought to you by
Now
Wayfair.
Gallardo going to the middle, and they couldn't get that pass. Good forechecking by Stuckless. Stuckless, one of the better forecheckers I've seen, causing turnovers. Last time here, he was really giving teams fits with that.
Yeah, he killed off a penalty almost entirely by himself there against Yellowhead.
Now the puck shot all the way down. That forces the Hawks back, try to reorganize. There's Bondier up there with some good forechecking now. Hawks find some room now and bring it down the ice. Dump the puck in. Coley was robbed. Coley was caught in the net, and Carroll's picks up a loose puck and deposits it in the open net. And you can't give Carroll's that kind of room.
He adds to his league-leading goal scoring now. That's his second of the game and 25th of the year. 25 goals for that young man. Didn't play midget hockey last year. It's good to have him back in the league, but fortunately for the Northstars, he's been pretty devastating. He and Kowalski have certainly schooled the Northstars here tonight. Penner a pair of goals as well.
Good 1-2 punch there. Coley caught on that one, out handling the puck.
Pembina Valley Hawks
and then
goal.
he got stripped of the puck, and then
His second
Coles
of the game, a power play
had no
goal.
problem finding that
Scored
open
by
side.
number 25, Elijah Carroll.
Here's Skatch.
Assist to number 22,
He got
Everett
his pocket picked there
Bestland.
by Cobb, and then he
Time of
dumped
the
it into
goal,
the corner. Now
10:41.
Ross couldn't come up with
That's
the puck to
Carroll
get cleared.
from
Now he's
Bestland.
got it on his stick
A
again.
power play goal at 10:41.
Headmans the puck up through center. Cobb plays it over. Nobody on that open wing. Skatch tracks it down. Northstars Berard with it. Penner strips him of the puck. Here's the Hawks. Cobb at center. And Rose come up. Now it's Much Guggenop trying to hit Linkletter, and it went too far for him. Now the Hawks coming out. Cobb with it. A little bit of a 2-on-1. Good back check there by Much Guggenop. In behind his own goal. Now it's Tate Rion. Picking his way out. Gets up over center. Takes it in. Cuts around Gertson. Gertson takes him along the board. Still got the puck though. Good work there by Tate Rion. But the Hawks get it and fire it all the length of the ice, and that'll be icing against the Hawks.
Good individual effort there by Tate Riom, but Northstars having a little bit of trouble functioning as a complete unit. Individually, they're got some stellar play, but usually they're doing it all by themselves, one at a time, and not putting a lot of pressure here. Give the Hawks full marks. They're keeping as much pressure off their goaltender as they can muster. Northstars able to get just 5 shots so far in this third period.
The Hawks with a long pass. That one was headed for Kowalski, and that jumped over his stick and down the ice. He tracks it down, bodied along the boards by Garrick. The puck is over to Stuckless, and now it's Weeb will play it across for the Hawks. And that goes right down, right on. Kowalski coming in looking for a loose puck. Not going to get it though. That's smothered in the crease there by Coley.
Just over 7 minutes now to play here in the third period. 6-1 is the score. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Number is 239506. 239506 for $195. You can collect your winnings at the game day table in the lobby.
Well, welcome back. 6-1 is the score. 6:42 to go here in the third period. Bruce Cameron, Tom O'Brien, Paul Anderson, and Dennis Rathgaber, and Matt Higgs in there doing the commercials for us. Good job over there. So the North Stars got a little bit of work to do here in the third, as the Pembina Valley Hawks doing a good job, and then they're icing for the Hawks, but a good job in smothering the North Stars here tonight. Only allowed 27 shots.
Shots were 18-17 after the first period, but it's been pretty much all Pembina Valley since then, and certainly has been on the scoreboard as they've scored 3 power play goals and a shorthanded goal. The Hawks are 3 for 6 so far with the extra attacker. The North Stars 1 for 5. North Stars also given up a shorthanded goal.
Puck in the neutral zone. McCarthy picks that up, drops it back to Bestland. He's coming in. He was going high, and he went over the top of the net. Day couldn't get it in deep. Comes out. Puck on the far side. Linkletter looking for the loose puck. Picked off by the Hawks. Now it's Helcrow will dump it into the Hawks zone. Hatley plays it around the boards. Helcrow playing it down low. Goes down to Berard. Trying to go to Hulkrow, and he comes around on the boards, and now the Pembina Valley Hawks chip it out, and there comes Schindel coming down. He was going high there, but North Stars got back on a stick on it, and it went up and over the glass and out of play.
Eli Carroll's Player of the Week back in mid-October in the Manitoba AAA Midget Hockey League, doing his part to maybe stake the claim here in the final week of the season before the Christmas break. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists here tonight. Still has a game tomorrow to play as well, and I think the Hawks actually play on Wednesday night to round out the pre-season or pre-Christmas part of the schedule in the league.
Off the boards and out the center. Puck dumped in. Tate Rion back for it. Up on the forecheck there is Penner. He's got 2 goals tonight. He lost control of the puck. Fraze up there as well. Fraze trying to come up with a loose puck. Penner chips it over to Fraze. Then the puck rolls into Coley, and he'll smother it.
Ellen Coley has played all the minutes for the Norman North Stars for the last 3 weeks. Melstead was hurt, and they had Kenton Brass is the backup goalie, but they've gone with Coley, and his minutes just piling up here. Weren't sure he might set a North Star record, but he certainly is going to be close to that record here if he keeps playing at this pace.
Yeah, he does take a lot of rubber, and he keeps the North Stars in on most nights, giving them a chance to win or stay in the hockey game at least. Probably be up for most valuable player. At this point, he would be definitely a choice if I was to pick. The games that I've seen, at least, and probably yourself, Tom, have been just tremendous in there for the Norman Northstars.
You wouldn't normally think that you'd be figuring the guy that is in net for 6 goals as maybe the best player on the ice for the Northstars, but every night he just makes save after save that you know, it could be easily 12-1 as opposed to 6-1 if not for the play of Alan Coley.
There's a chance, when there's going to be a penalty on the play here as Monger got a backhander away, but there's a penalty coming.
Well, we'll be back with that power play. It is 6-1 for the Hawks, 4:07 to play. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Pembina Valley Hawks penalty to number 19, Garrett Zaremli. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 15:53. That's Zaremli for hooking at 15:53. This Norman Northstars.
Well, welcome back. There's a minute 56 seconds left in the power play there for the Norman Northstars, but they're down 6-1 against a very swift skating Pembina Valley Hawk team. And the puck is down behind the North Star net as they set their power play into motion here. Pass out, and we picked it off. Well, now we gets it down low, and now it's Galerno in behind his own net. The North Stars try to get this power play working here. Scatch took it down the corner, and that didn't stay in there very long, and it's cleared back down the ice. Only 3:22 left in this third period. There's another pass picked off, another bad pass, and Sheffer. And now it's Coley that makes the save, and the North Stars are forced inside their own line. The puck will drop to the left side of Alan Coley.
Well, it's Zaremli that's in the penalty box for the Hawks, but once again, some good opportunity for the Hawks, even though they're down a skater. Bestland, who assisted on the last goal by Carrolls, had a poke at that puck down as Coley was sprawling and forced a face-off down in the North Star zone.
Troubles one. There's a shot right on. Coley mishandled it a little bit. And he made a second save, and now the North Stars get it out as Monger brings it down. Linkletter got over the line before he's taken along the boards. Schaefer coming back the other way on a break. He's right in, makes the move. Good save by Coley, went right with him, and
a
gets
penalty.
his pad on it, and there's a penalty coming, a slashing call. This one's going against the Norman Northstars.
I believe it is. Looks like maybe Monger is headed in that direction. So 40 seconds still to go on the penalty to Zaremli, and now Monger up there. 2:47 to go in this hockey game. So in 40 seconds, the Pembina Valley Hawks go on the power play once again. North Stars 1 for 6 now with the extra skater. 3 for 6 is the pace that the Hawks have been able to operate under in this hockey game.
Hawks win the draw. Schindler. There's a pass, comes right over here to Rose. Rose takes the shot. That one's off Butch Guggenap, and out the center it goes. Gertson moves it across. Gertson back in his own end of the rink, and the Hawks coming back. McCarthy trying to feather a pass through the defense. That didn't happen. There's Rose. Sends a pass across. That's a shot. Deflected. Rose couldn't get it through. Now the puck comes right out, and look at this. Alex Murray on a break. Alex Murray's in. Scores! Alex Murray got in behind the Pembina Valley Hawk defense and made no mistake as he went forehand, backhand, top corner. 6-2. Hawks lead.
That puck just kind of feathered out there, and it actually went right between his legs. He was able to pick it up without really slowing it down. He went in there and scored. I'm not sure that'll be a shorthanded goal, as I think the penalty had just expired just before he put it in the net. But it was everything but a shorthanded goal, or actually a 4-on-4 goal there for the Norman Northstars. Maybe that would be a shorthanded goal, I guess, if that penalty had just expired. So Norman Northstars give themselves a little bit of life here as they now make it a 6-2
Scored by
game.
number 14, Alex Murray.
Well, Alex
Assist
Murray
to
with his
number 20,
8th of
Henry
the season.
Muchaguganap. Time of the goal, 17:58.
Muchaguganap an assist on that one.
Short-handed goal from Murray from Muchaguganap at 17:58.
Okay, there you go. Over the line comes the Hawks once again. Backhand shot on, and Fraze gets the shot on, and Coley gets over there to shut the door and make his 50th save of the game.
Northman Northstars have given up 7 shorthanded goals this season, but they've now with the one there, they've had 5 of their own. So last year they gave up a lot of shorthand goals and never scored any. They're pretty much even on that count here this season.
Puck goes into the corner there as Tate Riom. Fraze in there to try to fish that puck out from his skates.
For $195,
Bob in there
the
as
winning
well.
ticket number is 2.
Puck on the boards, takes a weak shot. That's stopped by Coley. They wrap it off the boards. That comes along the far side. Day gets the puck up there on the Cobb stick. Here's Cobb in behind the net, trying to play it out there. As Fraze right there looking for a loose puck. But Coley got a hold of it and makes the save.
Shots in this period are 19-8 so far in favor of the Hawks. Both teams have scored 1 goal. It is now 6-2 here. The Northstars on the short end of that score and quickly running out of time.
Under a minute to go here in the 3rd period. There's the pass, that was picked off, and the Northstars clear it out. Now the penalty is over. Scotch puts it in. Carroll's down low in his own zone. Fires that puck up, but Kowalski got over the line and got trapped over there and resulted in the offside.
Kowalski was looking for that breakaway as he was hovering at the blue line and almost made it, but
come down and watch these 2 teams play again tomorrow at 1:30.
Past the blue line before he handled it. 32 seconds remaining. Northman Northstars play again tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 here at the arena, and then they're off until about the 9th of January.
On the Logan Evans with it, takes it back. Got it out to center. That is McCarthy drives the puck back in. Evans, as the Hawks have to clear the zone. Up comes Parker. He'll take it over the blue line. Gets a good hard shot away when Gagnon got his pad down on that shot. There's the puck in behind the Hawk net. And the period is over. The game is over. And the Northstars take another loss here at the CN Nesbitt Arena to the Pembina Valley Hawks. Shots 50-29, and the score 6 in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks, just 2 for the Northman Northstars.
Well, unfortunately for the Northstars, that goes into the books as another loss, and in their 29th game, they have had a lot of losses so far this season. They'll remain with 11 points on the year. Their 23rd loss, an overtime loss, just 5 wins. They play their 30th game tomorrow, and then they'll take a break. For the Pembina Valley Hawks, with that victory, they kind of keep pace with the Winnipeg Thrashers, who are well on the way to winning their game here tonight. The Thrashers will have 33 points. The Pembina Valley Hawks with this win will have 31, so they'll be 1 game back. Unfortunately for the Pembina Valley Hawks, the Thrashers have a couple of games in hand, and you got to think they'll turn at least one of those into a win, if not both of them. So Hawks trying to catch the Winnipeg Thrashers. They certainly are catchable, but I guess the Hawks doing what they have to do here tonight to do that. Looking at the action tonight, the Northman Northstars actually scored the first and last goal in this hockey game. They scored the first goal back at the 13:50 mark of the opening period. Berard with a power play goal from Stuckless and Scatch. Then less than a minute later, the Hawks evened it up. Even strength goal, Penner, his first of the game from Rose and Sheremley, making it 1-1. It was 2-1 before the period was over, as the Hawks scorer there was Unra with his 5th of the year from Carrolls and Kowalski. 2-1. In the second period, it was all Pembina Valley. Kowalski with his 8th of the year from Carrolls on the power play, 3-1. Also on the power play, Carroll's his 24th of the year from Kowalski and Cheremley, making it 4-1. And then Penner, a short-handed goal from Cobb, making it 5-1 at 15:57. That's the way that period ended at 5-1. The Hawks went up 6-1 again on the power play. Carroll's his second of the game and 25th of the year from Bestland. And then finally at 17:04, the Norman North Stars back on the score sheet. Alex Murray is a 4-and-4 opportunity just expired, so a short-handed goal credited to the Norman North Stars from Muchagampany, and that made it 6-2, the final for the Pembina Valley Hawks. The Norman North Stars were 1 for 6 with the extra skater. The Pembina Valley Hawks were 3 for 7, and both teams had a short-handed goal. Looking at the shots in the game, 50-29 in favor of the Pembina Valley Hawks, and in that last period, the Hawks outshot the North Stars 19-8. North Stars were outchanced 38-19, including 14-7 in that last period. The North Stars out-hit the Pembina Valley Hawks 15-7, but were out-hit in that last period 5-4. So for the North Stars, back to the drawing board, try to come out tomorrow. They came out today pretty good. Maybe Pembina Valley, we heard from one of their assistant coaches, Bob Agnew, that maybe they came out a little bit soft after the long bus ride, but they certainly got it together and they got their speed going, and the North Stars were having a hard time keeping pace once that happened. We'll be back with more from the CA Nesbitt Arena, but the final once again, the Norman North Stars losing to the Pembina Valley Hawks 6-2. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.